Hello everybody and welcome to how to make a morale system in RPG Maker VX and also I'm gonna combine this one with how to make basic, basic, uh, actually a more complex quest because we already did the basic one. Let's go to the empty project I did in the other how-tos and I'm just gonna delete these events here because we don't need them. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to shit, did I go to no, we're just gonna create a new event here and give it some kind of graphic just for this testing phase. You guys can change it to whatever you want, and we're gonna say show text hello youngster. This is gonna be a short tutorial, by the way, because it's not a very complex, we're just gonna make a conversation line here, a very quick one. It's gonna be hello, how are you? And then you're gonna have 2-3 choices, maybe it's going great, get out of my way, and don't talk to me, I'm busy. So this is how a complex, you can call it quest, storyline, whatever you want to call it goes. And let's create actually a morale system here. And we're gonna say control variable, and this is an old thing from an old tutorial, so I'm just gonna leave this one here. And we're gonna say morale, apply. And it's going great, it's gonna give us 20 morale, for example. Well, get out of my way, being, let's say, being a negative character, is gonna sub 20 morale. Now, in order to make a more complex quest, you need to have the characters within your game understand your own progression. If they understand what you've done in the game, etc., it immerses the player all the more. So I guess you can create a new page. You can choose this youth again, like the same graphic. And now this time we are gonna have a variable, and we're gonna say if morale is 0 or above, he's gonna say, are you looking for a quest? And this is where the story is gonna end. This is just, of course, testing, and we need one more that's gonna have like no morale or anything. And actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this and paste it over, because the way RPG Maker makes pages is reads pages, is script pages, is it goes 3, 2, 1, like in that order. So in number 2 there's gonna be like nothing really. The only thing there needs to be one thing. Yeah, we need to have a self switch on both of these. Control self switch. Sorry about that. I forgot about that. And in both cases, the self switch is gonna be on. That's just gonna tell the game that the initial conversation line has passed, and the player doesn't need to hear it again. Sorry. It's gonna have player touch, and this is gonna be on player touch as well. And then we can set up this line, and this is gonna be in the case that the player has negative morale. He's just gonna say, alright, come down before I you up, for example. So again, this is gonna be a very quick tutorial, and this is the basics of how you do a morale system. And then this is a switch that you can control. The morale switch is a switch that you can control through every quest and add morale and sub morale to the player. So different quests are gonna affect this, and then you can decide what kind of morale the player needs to do some certain things in the game. So let's test if it's working. I'm not being given the choices. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, I forgot that self switch needs to be on in these cases because we need the initial conversation to happen. Oh, goddamn. We need the initial conversation to happen first. So self switch is on. Otherwise, we're actually not using the self switch. All right, let's try this again, and it's working for now. Um, let's try the good route. It's going good, and now we're gonna talk to him again, and he's gonna say, "Are you looking for a quest?" All right, that went great. Let's try the evil route and see that his manner and his attitude towards us changes depending on our morale. Well, it doesn't change depending on our morale. Let me see if I by some Alright guys, this is working now. So basically the only problem I had that I couldn't see, so the correct way is the first way we did it, it needs to be like this. You need to self switch on these two pages, you need to check if the morale is above 0 right here on the good morale part. And then I had mistaken here the variable that I changed to the one from the old tutorial video. Sorry about that. So that's why it wasn't actually changing. Anyways, let's test it out. And we're gonna go the good route first, and he's gonna ask us if we want a quest, and then we're gonna do this again. And we're gonna go the bad route, and he's gonna threaten to beat us up. And that's the basics of the morale system. Sorry it took me so long, I just didn't see that I made that mistake. Yeah. That's all you need to know. It's also a bit of the more complex questing system. If you guys want to see even more complex questing systems and other stuff, you can also check out my video development journals. They're in another playlist of the game that I'm actually developing, you know, for my own hobby, if you want to call it. And yeah, thank you for watching. Have a nice day.